At Marshalls, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price. We're getting you a better deal because we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
Only Tampax with Elite Guard grade for built-in backup protection. For any day, any flow. What's your combo?
Let's go outside, look up at the stars tonight, see when the full's out, you can meet me at the moon's out, let's all get high, look up at the starlit sky, let's all go for a ride, meet me at the moon's out tonight. Man, school's out forever, long live the summer, sayonara cold weather. I'm talking joints and margaritas, girls rocking hoodies, wearing 3-stripe Adidas. We on a mission for a good time, going all in. You bring a joint, man. Well, it'd be cooler if you did, 'cause I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the night will go. Driving down a dark road, rolling down the window. Hands out, hands out, hands out now. Let's go outside, look up at the stars tonight, see when the full's out, you can meet me at the moon's out, let's all get high, look up at the starlit sky, let's all go for a ride, meet me at the moon's out tonight, the moon's out tonight. Shade green, sky is crying light like we living in a dream. Are we lying on the ground? Are we floating in the beam? My mind is feeling galaxies I ain't never seen. I wanna take this trip so I can taste your lips. In this weightlessness, outer space a kiss. And this maintenance on my face is bliss. Making love up in the moon tower just for kicks. Driving down a dark road, rolling down the window. Hands out, hands out. Hands out now. Driving down a dark road, rolling down the window. Hands out, hands out, hands out now. Let's go outside, look up at the stars tonight, see when the full's out, you can meet me at the moon's out, let's all get high, look up at the starlit sky, let's all go for a ride, meet me at the moon's out tonight. The moon's out tonight. I got an open mind, like a golden child. You try to go for points, I try to go for style. I do my city proud, I try to keep it wild. Ichiban, wicked one, Okinawa loud. I drink Guinnesses and go to dinner with my nemesis. Have a couple laughs while they plot how to finish this. Interested on how to get up on a wizard list. Senseless, you sense I'm the sensei apprentices. I'm the salt up in the cut. Who you trying to play but us? Like a DJ turning stuff. Who you trying to fool? We all know that shit's unplugged, yeah.
Catch me in the mood. I ain't too cool for wrecking shit. Stoners on the loose. Call that shit a hippie flip. We just getting going. Yeah, this shit's just my starter kit. I'm on a good one. Real fucking good one. I'm feeling brand new. Yeah, I'm talking redone. You're talking about me. Talking about the real one. I'm out with Jenny, tossing rocks at the building. Holly Stone, all that shit. So fly, call me pilot. MCs get a tourniquet. Body bag, that tourniquet. It's evidence, it's evidence. Stampede didn't ever fit. Crash shots, I'm king bitch. Y'all bitches off like little bitch.
Can be sensitive to proteins. Enfamil neuroprogenitales has broken down proteins because smaller ones are easy to digest, designed to ease tummy troubles in 24 hours.
So hopefully
Try it
people
today.
wake the fuck up and they start exposing these sick fucking punks. Yeah, because they already have. Those networks know, just like the airlines. They get all upset. How can we believe this? How can you believe them? We believe the facts, you know?
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure.
It's not about believing anybody, it's about believing the facts. But people get attached to the personal identity, so. Yeah, time to wake up, folks. You're welcome. Thank you. Having a calcium magnesium. The fizzy drink. Yes, I love that stuff. Calm. Where we did our first drugs.
that I grew up with. Trying to steal up my zapatos, now they give me shit. But never being home for parties and the weekend trips. Well, fuck it, I'm coming up, man, I'll be there quick.
You keep telling me to make it to the spot where we were sailing. The finished bottles never wasted, 'cause that's where I'm from. That's all I need. That's all I need. Ooh. Right now, that's all I need.
Well, this reminds me of a good time back in the day. Rolling through my neighborhood, must have been a Sunday. Daddy with the band sheets, pouring these rum singing. Scarlet Begonia, see your brother's wrong. The lessons in the back, sound so sweet. The drive for 11.
Gotta balance the scales a little bit, you know?
When the sun shines down on me. I'm feeling like old school.
It's only fair. That's all I need. Ooh. Maybe.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah. To the spot where we were staying. And
Finished bottles never wasted, 'cause that's where I'm from.
I'm feeling like old school. That's all I need. I'm feeling that low riding Sunday. That's all I need. Everybody say,
Ooh, there ain't no place I'd rather be. Right here, right now, that's all I need. That's all I need.
that's all I need.
I'm not letting relapsing.
I'm tired, I'm restless, I've already said this. I might need a medic. I'm trapped in these mornings without you. These mornings without you, yeah. I'm more than just nervous, what falls on the surface. I know that you've heard this, I just want a morning here with you. A morning here with you. Nowhere to run to when it gets harder. No one can find us under the water. Sharing a breath under the hurricane. No one can find us under the water. I've been thinking about leaving, slowly sinking down. But while I'm thinking, you keep reaching, never let me drown. You show me I'm worth it, no one is perfect. We all have a purpose, and mine is to love this life with you. To
Love this life with you. Ooh.
when it gets harder.
Yes. Good evening. 6:02 here. Prime Meridian.
Cause in this moment we become free. Two warm hearts and a cold sea. Yeah, we float on, we float on. And in this time we become one. We can find peace with nowhere to run. Yeah, just hold on, just hold on. And in the darkness there will be light. To our souls in the starlit night. Don't let go cause it won't feel right. Yeah, I hear you calling. I'm calling back now. The rain is falling under the rock. Nowhere to run to when it gets hard. No one can find us under the water. Nowhere to run to when it gets hard. No one can find us under the water. Share the breath together. No one can find us under the water. No one can find us under the water. No, no. Sometimes I feel as if I'm out here all alone. Yeah, that's okay. Most of the time I don't know where I'm going. When I get there, yeah, I know I'm gonna feel right at home. You know my verses, know my cursing on my telephone. I hear them calling, yeah. But I ain't hearing it. I'm out here trying to take it slow. But I ain't stopping, yeah. Cause I ain't got the time, yeah, I got somewhere else to go.
And I'm just trying to get somewhere, get somewhere, get somewhere. Yeah, I'm just trying to get somewhere, get somewhere, get somewhere. When I get there, I'm gonna distance close. No more suits and ties, only real people. When the time is right and the sun is low.
Metaphorically speaking. We love his great beats. Somehow.
Gonna trade on in for a cloud of smoke. Leave in the sand, let my worries go. And then I'll let you know, yeah, I'll let you know.
You can ride up your ass though.
Okay, I think I need to change of pace. Okay, I think I need to change of place. Cause this shit is getting silly. This shit is gonna kill me. Wanna run just like Achilles. Need a new city, need some new titties. You and you come unzip me. Build a new temple, come with me. Evidently it's simple. Get a little hippie chick, have some little hippie kids. Find them snorting pixie sticks. If that's a life you wanna live, or go outside and make it then. I hear them calling, yeah. But I ain't hearing it. I'm out here trying to take it slow. But I ain't stopping, yeah. Cause I ain't got the time, yeah.
No, it's that time of year, you know, the humidity and stuff.
Get somewhere. Yeah, I'm just trying to get somewhere, get somewhere, get somewhere. When I get there, I'm gonna distance close. No more suits and ties, only real people. When the time is right and the sun is low, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna let you know. When I get there, I'm gonna distance close. Gonna trade them in for a cloud of smoke. Leave them in the sand, let my worries go. And then I'll let you know, oh yeah, I'll let you know. 7 in the morning, in this world there's nowhere that I gotta be. Palm leaves as my awning, getting out of Shangri-La, now I'm living free. 7 in the morning, laying down with my girl in the canopy. Palm leaves as my awning, getting out of Shangri-La, now I'm living free. When I get there, I'm gonna distance close. No more suits and ties, only real people. When the time is right and the sun is low, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna let you know. When I get there, I'm gonna distance close. Gonna trade them in for a cloud of let you know. Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
We need to stop the trafficking of fentanyl.
Susan Collins gave our police the resources to fight fentanyl traffickers.
Now this is some seriously athletic stuff, while this is a little more athletic-ish. And at Sierra,
Yeah, I saw that Bonnie Tyler, or what's her name?
I'm on that overload.
Sings
Overkill, I'm redlining, I'm
Totally
blue pills,
clips of the
high
heart,
octanes,
yeah.
my intake. I'm P-Swayze, man, point break. Make no mistakes, I don't care. Not one shit will be given here. Make the room shake, earthquake, turbulence, outer space, yeah, let it go. Cruise control, full speed ahead with my eyes closed. I smoke the best, just hydro. Make my eyes red like Diablo.
Dealing.
I'm taking off, next to go.
Dealing.
Molotov, set the blow. These crimson eyes, I set the glow. Medieval shit, man, crossbows, we dangerous. Beast mode, got catapults for the bags of dope. Man, set in stone, good to go. Found my zone in the Alamo, yeah, big time. Dinosaur, so big, colossal.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You slapping dirt, man, fossil.
Because
We taking out, full throttle, let's
a
go.
dealer deals things out, right? Deals out cards, chips. But if someone says deal with it, you're not dishing anything out. You're dealing with it. Do we have a deal?
Someone give me this hope. Pop in the floor with it. Rock the performance, stop it, I'm on to you. Awkwardly over the top of the score like fins in the core, man. I'll go to war for you. These crazy lights, these lazy nights, I'm Franco. I got me yelling at the skylight.
I'm gonna look that up.
Smoke, lungs open like a ship sail. You double choke, my boot hits like a drum kick. No two shits, do I give a fuck? My crew's thick like a fat bitch, and she's hungry, fool, get eaten up. You a step a stone, we walk a tall. Footprints down the hall, knock down, we stand up. We party hard, get your hands up. We blaze up, smoke you out. Mind trap, we broke you out. There's an undertone, don't hesitate. We low calorie, we medicate.
The man's on is so afraid when you're the bitch is such a beat. I'm just gonna sing the song.
Remember this, there's no house call. My door's open with the nurse waiting. Sexy bitch bringing my first patient. Heart racing, paper chasing. I'm Bruce Wayne and you're Dick Grayson.
That was a funny article. Playing a Roblox game or something. His laugh makes me laugh.
Blurred eyes on the highway, raindrops on the window. Don't stop for the siren sound of the tyrant calm when the wind blows. Get lost in the moment, find peace in the night. It is what it is, you can't stop shit. Just go with the flow feels right. I go to the glow with the light, and I know when the moment's right. Keep hoping to clear night sight, cause you lose control when the flames ignite. Calm down when I breathe in, exhale with the reason. I float above visions of others like the sky's bleeding. I feel like I've been lost for so long. It's getting up there for my way back home.
I do not care. I feel I'm better off out on my own. Staring at these red lights.
Tryna keep my head right. I don't need no bullshit. Keep it from my eyesight. Staring at these headlights. Tryna keep my head right. I don't need no bullshit. Keep it from my eyesight. You cannot stop me, I'm not like to one. Let me get lost in my delirium. Let me get lost in my delirium.
Lately I've been lazy-eyed, caught in my mind like a crazy guy. Foaming at the mouth like a baby's bite, wishing I'd be vaporized, floating around like a rainy high.
That's kind of like what you feel like doing, right?
Like a ladies' night, so back on the ground till my brain is fried.
I do what feels good, man. Right, that could be different. I eat what tastes good, man. Some might disagree with something. I don't think that tastes good. I don't think that feels good either. Well, it doesn't matter because you're going to do what feels good. Alright, well, you just have to understand that there might be some things you should understand. That just because it feels good doesn't make it legal. Right? Like if punching someone in the face makes you feel good. I know it's what the song said. You can do what I want. You can go right ahead, do what you want, you say what you want. Some of those things might have infractions, like drinking and driving. You go right ahead. We'd rather you didn't. And we can say, no, don't do that, but no one can tell you what to do, right? So hopefully you're a rational person that takes the safety of others into consideration when you're going out into public spaces, even in your own home, right? You should. Let me get lost in my delirium.
Wilshire here, bringing fiber to the masses with Kellogg's All-Brand. Duty calls.
Wilshire?
Every darn day.
Whoa. Kellogg's All-Brand.
High fiber, happy gut.
Hello, yeah, good evening.
Imagine more productivity with fewer subscriptions. Google Workspace includes AI and
could be a holiday. The pressure man, we just a got away. And when that golly gonna come around, and when it comes, we're gonna bite it down. And he don't stay here for a long time, but when it comes, we'll have a good time. And we will stay right here all day. And I just wanted to feel them say, lift me up. Said I just gotta bring it back. Lift me up now. I think I need another try. Lift me up. Yeah, meet me around the back. Tomorrow comes and we have run dry. I only need to call it one time. It don't take long for him to show. And when it comes, you know we're gonna do. And he don't stay here for a long time. But when it comes, we'll have a good time. We can stay right here all day. And I just wanted to hear them say, lift me up.
What's that? Who's asking? Where? Oh, sure, I could answer that for them. Yeah, we told you guys, and we told them in 2010 when they signed off on that stuff. Dude, we're just worms. Do you not remember the programs we were put on in 2000? That was your own fault! I was like, okay, no matter whose fault it was, okay, we debate anything. Okay, yeah, we take full onus. I mean, it was our own fault. Regardless of we were put on the programs, we're just reminding you that that exists. Do you not know the capabilities there? Oh, it's all conspiracy, right? Oh, we told them in 2010 when they signed off on that and they're playing their little spy games. Right, in their minds, I think they felt like people that were on those programs were like working the ones yeah, we've explained this to people. A lot of those rehab programs and different things, some people do go off into law enforcement or healthcare. Some become cashiers. Some become druggies on the street. They go back to their old ways. You know, they say environmental factors, yeah, a big part. And plus when you have the state workers and stuff that are medicating and targeting them with different people. It's well known. I love how they try to deny it. Yeah, it's a huge concern. It has been for a while. So we told them when they signed off on that, and how they're listening to us, that that's being watched and listened to. And you, by doing that, and spying on us, trying to prove whatever, we're dangerous, crazy, schizos. I know. It's pretty sick when you look actually back at what was happening, especially between 2008 and 2012. Right, so we told them, we tried saying it nicely, like, we're just worms. Look, it's them watching you, watching us, watching them, watching us. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Right, it's like, that's a great example. You take a simple security room in a store. They have cameras in the security room watching the security officers watching the people in the store. Right, so we try to tell them, oh, you can go ahead, and they're listening to all your little games and antagonistic stuff you try to set up. And then you come into our homes and put on your little acts and antagonistic bullshit on top of what people have already dealt with, and it's really fucking stupid and patronistic. Patronizing. Pathetic. Pig-headed. Preposterous. The pestilence. Yeah, we try to tell them that, and they carry on as just as long as, you know, they get away with it and whatever the public believes. So what are you? I don't care who you are. You're part of the public, right? I mean, you work within private sectors, but I mean, maybe there are some people that never go into public spaces outside of certain districts. The sound of change. I can hear it now.
Girl, you got secrets and your walls can't hide. Room 007
If you only knew that I'm on the other side, and I'm ready when you come home from drinking on the weekend. Headboard knocking and the bed starts squeaking.
I know, I love that too. And then they try to find out, right, well, who's listening to them? And how are they doing that? No, there's no way they could be doing that. They're doing it the same way you're doing it. Only they got better stuff. Yeah, and you guys are really fucking pathetic. Yeah, we're in Augusta, Maine. My name is Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion. I have 4 children here, and my youngest 2 are in the hands of sick murderous pedophiles. His name's Michael Scott Grant, him and his sick fucking mother. Producers of child and animal abuse. I'm telling you right fucking now, these are the goddamn facts. And it's not gonna change. But hopefully what does change is that the public is educated to the facts and they stop poisoning the children within the public school systems and healthcare systems. They know how fucking bad it is. I know, it's amazing too when they were recognizing way back the increase, the Botox, the stem cells, all this fucking bullshit going on, the contaminated blood batches because of all the blood places taking in people and not really, right, I mean, there were studies done on this and it was being sent into other countries and people were getting sick because they were getting the blood of AIDS patients and drug addicts. Right, so the rise of infectious disease and delays, I mean, it probably entails a lot of factors, right? It seems like to be a perpetuation of disabilities. And I remember too, back around COVID, there was a nice gentleman, he mentioned basic income. I think he was running for president. Marianne Williamson was in the running. I'm sorry, but if you don't see the fucking humor in this shit, life is funny, man. It's fucking hilarious. And these guys are doing the best they can to speak the truth without getting frickin' bullwhipped by the psychos around them. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But on the other hand, they really believe I have had it!
Feeling south, but you're warm up in your north face. It's all perspective, you the jockey of the horse race. Think you got it bad while some are living off of your waist. Waiting like a music lover looking for that chord change. Game of life, there's no fucking board game. We put in work and paid our dues before the tours bang. Back when we were barely eating, sleeping on the floor stain. Now we joining people all together like we ordained. Everybody's gotta make mistakes. Everybody's gotta feel heartache. Everybody's gotta love someone to realize it. Realize it. Realize it. To realize it.
Psychedelic thoughts circulate my mind frame. Trouble comes my way, but I just space it out like daydreams. Born in the 80s, but my heart lives in the 60s. In a meadow full of daisies, running naked with some gypsies, man. Have empty glasses overflow with expectations. I take opportunities and make them revelations. We all got the same 24, man, life's an audible. Call your own plays or you'll get played up like some pocket rules.
Everybody's gotta make mistakes. Everybody's gotta feel heartache. Everybody's gotta love someone.
Some articles. I'll read that one, sure. Contaminated blood batches have caused major public health disease. We have fact checkers, and then sometimes they'll send us articles about stuff we talk about. And sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. There's actually quite a few there. I just happened to pick this one. Contaminated blood batches have caused major public health disasters, notably in the 70s and 80s, infecting thousands with HIV and hepatitis C through tainted clotting factors. While modern screening has vastly improved safety, bacterial contamination of platelets remains a significant, often fatal, risk in modern transfusion medicine. The infected blood scandal in the UK. Over 30,000 people were infected with HIV, hepatitis C, a variant, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Creutzfeldt, Creutzfeldt, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, known as VCJD, from contaminated blood products. Global impact. In the 70s and 80s, roughly 6,000 people with hemophilia, hemophilia in the UK were treated with contaminated clotting factors, leading to over 3,000 deaths. Thousands were also infected in the US, 6,000 to 10,000, France 4,000, and Canada 2,000. Ongoing consequences. The UK infected blood inquiry concluded in May 2024 highlighted that this was a disaster, not an accident, with over 710 more deaths occurring in 2017. I don't know if you remember too, 2017. Yeah, Dr. Bernard Raxlin, the doctor we've mentioned a few times, whom we saw in 2006 and diagnosed us with chronic Lyme disease and tried warning about the vaccines for us, and particularly because of our previous damage and bacterial overloads for years. And these things are very easily understood, and it's very scary to us that they continue to not educate people about it on a massive scale. You know those mask lines that they scare everybody with? Yeah, those. You fucking assholes. Right, he was putting out a book in 2017, and they were trying to take him out again, sue him and things like that. If you go back, type in like Bernard Raxlin 1999, it goes back to them trying to sue him for different things. Yeah, 99 was around the time too, remember the Lyme disease with Bush? Right, and the whole sugarcane thing, that was like the inside kind of information they were bullshitting him with to get him to okay certain things. It's not a secret. A lot of people know this. The most common chronic infection resulting from the historical scandals is HCV, hepatitis C. HIV infected over 1,250 people in the UK scandal, including 380 children. Bacterial sepsis, currently the most significant risk, particularly from platelet transfusions, stored at room temperature with gram-positive skin flora, Staphylococcus and Streptococcus being common culprits. HBV, West Nile virus, CMV, and prions are other agents. The US FDA approved a platelet pathogen reduction device in 2014 that uses synthetic solar and ultraviolet light to inactivate microorganisms. Sorlin, am I saying it right? Bacterial detection. Platelets are screened using bacterial cultures and rapid testing to mitigate the risk of septicemia. Yeah, sepsis can set in within hours after transfusion. it's a good article, thank you. So in 2024, blood products were known to transfer viruses, including hepatitis. This was in some of the pooled blood products. 2024, that one right there on Hemophilia Society. That one's interesting. I'm going to look at that one some more. Hold on. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
For businesses of all sizes, T-Mobile is reinventing business internet with super broadband. Powered by America's fastest 5G internet, plus Starlink satellites. Super broadband reaches every zip code in the U.S.
Dream would be quietly kept alive. Won't travel around the world just to say walk
That's
around.
kind of an interesting article, that one there on infected blood inquiry. It's a calamity. Patients have received blah, 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 blah. NHS bleeding disorders. That one's going back quite a bit. Yeah, it's talking about different blood products. I don't know. I don't get it myself. It's just so many people too that use that stuff for whatever reason. It's just weird. Like, did they offer you other options? Or? Right, and then most people, that's what they wanted. They wanted to get the shot or wanted to. Yeah. Want to make sure they're up to date. Okay. Notice how, yeah, it's like flip-flop. Okay. Fulgy, you want to be up to date? Alright. I'll fucking bring you up to date, motherfucker. What? Watch your mouth.
Sunshine heal the pain. The way that the wind blows through my window, the glow from the stained glass, beautiful and simple, reminds me that yes, we all just need a breath. And yes, sometimes it's like it feels like a mess, but I'm just out here living for the good days and bad, and I'ma give it everything I have. I know, it's hard, sometimes, but I know, the sun.
The licensing regimen. I'm not really good with that kind of stuff. You want me to read that? That's okay. There was a 1981 and 82. There was a awareness when AIDS began in 81, and then it was apparent by mid-1982 that whatever was causing AIDS might be transmissible by blood and the blood products that they were already concerned about coming out of the NHS. That's interesting. The virus responsible for hepatitis C was not identified until 1988.
treating children at trailers with multiple riskier commercial concentrates prolifically as objects of research. They're special. We're talking to them with our minds. It's okay. They get a lot of funding for that shit too. Yeah, people have fucking been pissed about that for years and they carry on. It's fucking nasty. Right, maybe it's one of their tactics to kind of hide the truth. Like a symptomatic thing. I get what you're saying. That makes total sense, actually.
Well, you never quite forget the first tape you bought. Mom was 90 by nature, back when OP was hot.
Yeah, so saying that they knew that. And in 83 they were trying to suspend. They were trying to, and then in July of 83 they decided not to suspend the continued importation of the commercially produced blood products. Having made that decision, failing to keep it under review, failing to tell people the risks of treatment and of available alternative treatments, thus treating them without their informed consent. Yeah. Can you feel it? Yeah. Conducting research on people without, in many cases, telling them, or in the case of children, telling their parents beforehand, or informing them of the risk and whether the research would enhance their treatment or primarily benefit others, and without obtaining properly informed consent. Yeah, see that? In some cases, they wouldn't tell people at all that they were infected, trying to cover it up, thereby denying them the opportunity to control the progression of their own illness more effectively and to prevent the spread of infection to others close to them. Like you believe. Yeah, they were delaying the universal screening. In far too many cases, using insensitive and inappropriate means to tell people of their infections. Right, I mean, so when you get how long this has been going on, and then when people were literally screaming out about this, 2009, I remember around the time the private investigator shot himself, whom my mother is the only one who knows why he shot himself. I don't know anything, and I don't remember right. Yeah, we're dealing with a level of sickness. It's pretty scary. Yeah. Yes, and that was one, yeah, the Main Parent Federation. Yeah, I mean, considering the history, it didn't take long, like we said. 2 meetings with them and all hell broke fucking loose. Right, well, like we said, they were trying to get us to promote the prescription drugs in schools and like go around telling the nurses and other people who prescribe that stuff to the kids in the schools. And they were trying to prevent that, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. And yet, no, I don't think if they had put me on psychosomatic drugs that I wouldn't have been a troubled teen. I think there was far more factors involved there. Wake up, fucking morons. Right, so we were concerned about the issues we were trying to show on the numbers with the vaccines. And the concerns with the overprescribing of SSRIs and how horrible that was. They were trying to push it onto children. Right, and then just their responses was... It makes me feel sick just thinking about it. It didn't even make sense. Like talking about pushing drugs onto kids and they're crying about how Prozac helped them when their mother died and literally crying. About how some old white dude left a dog out in the cold out in Whitefield in the 90s. So, I mean, it's just the same fucking tune we've been listening to since we were kids with these fucking people. So, just anyone listening, for fuck's sakes. But, yeah, there were doctors talking about those same concerns. Some had been going since the 90s with this stuff. Just trying to expose the cancers and AIDS and the exposures through the blood contaminated products, vaccines and things like that, and how that all got ignored and squashed. They used a lot of the same tactics, fear propaganda, ignored a lot of the same issues, flooded a lot of areas with drugs. I mean, doing investigations, right? Important investigations so they could find the ones dealing it. I know, it's so mind-numbing. You're just like, okay. And yeah, some of those doctors, they were throwing themselves on the ground talking about the hepatitis shot they wanted to give to the babies, and they did. They rolled it out, didn't they? It was like the hepatitis B or something. They were like, there's more poison in that could kill a 250-pound man, and you want to give it to babies on their first day of life? Are you insane? Right, and then they wanted to also add in the vitamin K shot. I know, and when I refused that with my second son in 2009, and he's my only child out of 4 kids who did not lose their speech and get serious damage from the vaccines because he didn't get them. Right, they got him back a few years ago with the COVID shit, making the mandates in 2021 because he really wanted to go to public school. Yeah, and again, those are the things we just got to let roll off, and many get caught up on that stuff. But knowing what we know and these networks and what's been going on, our goal is to expose how they make the child and animal pornography and abuse videos and the bullshit investigations and studies and how they use immigrants and people with disabilities. This is not a fucking secret. It's all being exposed, so... Right, so I think many are trying to get the producers, and then when they do find them, like many have, and they realize these situations, what are you going to do? Yeah, if you have any suggestions, let us know. We're going to go make another calcium magnesium. It's yummy.
Coming up the hinge, rambling on like a Led Zeppelin. I got my sword and my pen like Van Mordigan. Out of the abyss, starting to ascend. Top of the class, peak at the summit. Throw your worries off the cliff. Watch them if they plummet. Bandana and a hump. Play it while you're strumming. Bobby McGee and Dr. B while you're humming like.
Don't wait for me, my friend. wasting time again. So day by day.
Moving forward, beyond the borders, take warning, my day has come. Stopping nothing, wait for no one, take warning.
Just chilling. What are you doing?
Take warning, my day has come.
So day by day. That's so interesting. So far, has all the people were infected and affected were and are concerned, the harms done to them were compounded by repeated and ongoing failures to acknowledge that they should not have been infected, the absence of any meaningful apology and redress, repeated use of inaccurate, misleading, and defensive lines to take which cruelly told people that they had received the best treatment available. Lack of openness, transparency, and candor shown by the NHS and government, such that the truth has been hidden for decades. People within. Deliberate destruction of some of the documents and loss of others. Failing to provide psychological support and counseling to people who had been infected and their families. Failing to reform those ex gratia schemes promptly and failing to ensure that the national schemes which replaced them offered parity of support across the UK, responding to calls for public inquiry by product flawed, incomplete and unfair internal reports, failing until 2017 to decide to establish a public inquiry. I don't know, it's interesting when you see how the other stuff is kind of spiking when all this stuff gets exposed. It's just like with anything else, the abortion clinics or truckers or farms. You try to expose a few things and they get all the franchises going. Oh, the pretty flowers. The chapters that follow make clear who is responsible for each of these failings, though in general I can say that responsibility for much lies with successive governments, even though others may share some of it. I have no doubt, however, that despite the difficulties of time and scale, the conclusion that wrongs were done on individual, collective, and systematic levels is fully justified by the pages that follow, that a level of suffering which is difficult to comprehend, still less understand, has been caused to so many, and that this harm has, for those who survived long enough to face it, and for those who infected and affected are now able to read this, been compounded by the reaction of the government, NHS bodies, other public bodies, the medical professions, and others, as described in the following report.
When you shop in the shop, you can count on prices that are the same online as they are in store. Even when you can't count on teenage appetites staying in the budget.
And some man live his life for profits alone. That very same man, he lives his life all alone. Woodenly road to life as it goes up and down. What's up? Good. What are you doing? Good. No. Not too bad, huh? I'm assuming, since we're talking. It's a fender bender. You know that life and love is a heavy, heavy load. But Mr. Golly Man, why don't you come round no more? But Mr. Golly Man, don't you hear my troubled call? But Mr. Golly Man, look at it and come to disturb. You best not be around here unless you've got me sincere. You best not be around here unless you've got me sincere.
Cause if we lived a long time ago, these would be my love letters to you. If we lived a long time ago, these would be my love letters to you. To you. Well, these words that I write, they go up in the sky, sit up in space, come down to your eyes. It's true. It's true. I don't need those birds to fly.
Everything is so expensive.
One, two, three.
There was a bright color garland in the lights of my garden. Said, calm yourself, darling. I'll find your peace of mind for you.
Into the darkness
this, we'll find our freedom. Our hearts are one and together they beating. Stars they are falling and not so appealing. This feels like love and love feels like healing. Anticipation slowly is building. We'll find our peace and it's not so revealing. This is the moment, I hear it calling. We'll sit together and watch as the stars they are falling for you.
They're falling, they're falling.
She's calling, they're falling. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling, I'll find your peace of mind for you. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling, I'll find your peace of mind for you. When my levels of stress reach the peak of their crest, I smell the flowers in their hair, feel the lightness of a dress. I lay my head down and feel your heart through your chest. We can breathe it in together, we can blow on at the best. You're tending my worries, all my troubles and dreams. We can bury them together, always knowing one thing. If it comes from the earth, it's a rebirth that sings. And if it comes to fall apart, it's a new start that brings, yeah. We're falling, she's calling, they're falling. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling, I'll find your peace of mind for you. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling, I'll find your peace of mind for you. We walked alone inside our garden. She showed me all the things I knew. We walked alone inside our garden. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling, I'll find your peace of mind for you. There was a bright color garden in the lights of my garden. Said, call myself darling,